Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and as promised I said I'd try my best to do 3 a week. So I'm coming back with some little notebooks and pencil gift sets for craft fair ideas. So I've done a small one and I've done a large one, and in the large one I've popped in a full size pencil and a candy cane, and this one's just got a little, well, I had to cut it down to get in the packet. So I've got my other one ready. So simple to cut them down. I literally got my Stanley knife, my cutting knife, measured it, and then just rubbed against it like a little saw, and then rolled it round and did it again. And once it got through to the lead, it just went straight through. So you can cut these down. You could even cut them down even smaller to make smaller gifts. I have done the notebooks before, ages ago now, but don't they make, look at this one. Look at that one. They make great teacher great teacher gifts as well. So, you know, or everything of all of the collection. You could put a little hamper together. You could put a notebook in with a pencil. You could put in the little handheld cards all in a little basket, and do little hampers, a little notebook, and also the little stationery candy calendars and post-it note holders. You could put all those in a little basket and present that to somebody and they'd be over the moon. I'm sure they would, because I know these are just the cutest little things ever. So I'm going to show you how I made these 2 ways, and something to do with the paper, so it's all the same length as well. So I think there's 20 pages in this one and this one. But how cute! I put the 2 green and the red one in the middle to make it look like holly and the berries. So I know there's method to my madness somewhere. I did use the storybook punch, which I will use again for the small package. I find it easier to stamp and then cut it out. I nearly did it the opposite way around then. And that sentiment, whoops, the paper's gone. It comes from the Holly Jolly Christmas, and it's this one there. So, paper, we're going to need. You're going to need a trimmer or a guillotine of some sort. These came from Georgie when she sent me some cards this year, if you remember. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. So cute. He's got hairy antlers though. I think it's just the die machine, right? There we go. But how cute is that? And the Merry Christmas, let me find that. It was a dice. I think my mother gave it to me yonks and yonks and yonks ago. But look at it. It's facing me. So I can't put that down on silver or gold or anything. I've got to turn it round and then put the paper so it's coming up. I've never seen a die that it reads the right way before. I've always had them in reverse. Haven't you? So I have cut one out already. But, like I was saying, you have to put this down on here. Whoops, I will get it into place. And then run it through. And I have got silver, but it's cheap, really cheap. So what I did was I put it on this. This is from Sarah Davis Crafter's Companion Papers. I bought the pad last year with butterflies, words. Don't know if you remember it, but it was absolutely gorgeous. And you could even sponge the papers. So that's the only little bit there that gets caught, is that little nick there. Has it got it? I think it might have. There we go. Once you've got it out, the rest just pops out. It's so easy. But I've never ever seen a die that pops out, that reads in the way it is. I thought they were always in reverse. You learn something new every day, Gaynor. You certainly do. But, oh, I'm sure it was one my mum threw in a box years ago when we were talking. And thought she was helping me out. Quite cool. Oh, there we go. I've got it there. But it's a nice die. It's good size. but I've never known a die to be the same way around. Perhaps it was just a faulty one and she just thought she was helping me out. See, they come out great. Bit of a puzzle. I'm managing to do it with my fingers, so it's the ones that go round in there. Circle things that just, oh, these what adds it. No, come on, that's it. Stay there. I don't know if any of you other ladies have got one that does it in the same way round, but new to me. It wasn't until I was that I die cut it out and I thought, oh, that's wrong, it's all back to front. Then I looked down at the die and read it the right way. So quickly put it back in the die machine and cut it out the right way. That one's a little bit not quite caught there, but I've already got one cut out. I'm just showing you how easy it is to get it out when it's cut. That's it, I've got it. Just that little piece there. Maybe if I use a pokey tool, it might get it out. That's it. But look, you know, it's beautiful once it's cut out. Just one more piece there. Yeah, it's got polka dots. Merry Christmas. But like I say, I've got one there. This had more silver on it, so I'm using that one. And this is that paper. Look, it's absolutely gorgeous. Got myself a new little pot. It's plastic and it's a little bit deeper, and it was just a little old yogurt pot. I know, innit? So let me trim that off because I can use that on something else. Right, paper, let's get started. I just took 10 sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm really running short on photocopy paper. I have to get some more. And you can just fold them, because this is going in the big one. But look what happens. The outer papers tend to go in because they've got to wrap around even more. So what I did is just took 1, 2, 3, sorry, 4, fold them in half, and we want to cut. Oh, I've not got that very straight. Let me just get my. Let me just keep that together on the end and crease it properly. Right, and I want to measure this because I could get the big one, but and I want to measure this at 8. So if I do that down the bottom, and at the top, trim that off. And we're going to trim these off as well. Perfect. So we'll keep the first 4 the same. Oh no, I want to cut these down actually just by a little fraction. So I'm going to cut these down to 5 5/8, and the rest I'm going to cut down so that's the 4, and then take another 2, fold those in half properly. It's not, but it's, I mean, if you don't mind your papers jutting out, like I like it to see a book closed. So And the page is all the same. I mean, it is a handheld gift, I know, but just take that down. So what I did then was take this down to my, and then I took it like about a 1/16 of an inch shorter, and they're going to go in the middle of those pages. Let me just find, they're going to go in the middle, so they're slightly smaller, but when the book closes they're all exactly the same. And then the last 4, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Again, I'm just going to fold them together, make sure they're all meeting. Yeah, we're going to trim those as well. So I want these at 8. This is if you just want to be a perfectionist like myself. I'm not really a perfectionist, I just want my book to look nice. So there's the 8. Take that off. And then this one I'm going to take, because these are going to go in the centre again. So this one I'm going to take, because I did the 5 5/8, and then just in between I'm taking this one down to 5 3/4, and I'm trimming them off, and then they're going in the centre. So it's easy to find, it just wants to click on. Pop those in, and now look, they all close and they're all together, all the same width. None of this line bulking like I showed when I first folded the papers. So I'm going to grab a piece of craft card because I just love it, and this is my thick craft card. Just move this out the way for a second. Just making sure the ends are perfectly together, top and bottom. Just going to give them a squeeze. Perfect. Making sure they're all nice. I'm going to round off the corners now as well. I'm going to use actually my little one just to round the corners off. Beautiful. Looking good. And you can do the same with these. Centre. No, that's the centre. So I think you might be able to get them all in here. It's only photocopy paper. There we go. There we go. But they all sit together now, and I love it. Got paper stuck in there. There we go. I'm using the little handheld one because I don't want to blunt, because it's quite a lot of paper. I do not want to blunt my look, see now when it's folded all together, it's perfectly straight. Love that. So what I do now, I grab this paper, line it up in my book so I've got a good little gap either side. And you could take this down a little bit more if you wanted, it's entirely up to you. And then I'm going to open up the pages just so I know I've got it in the centre. It obviously looks shorter here, but when the book is actually closed, it is all the same leather. So I'm just going to add a giant paper clip just to keep them in place. You can use a bulldog clip. I've got a fabulously long reach stapler, which I bought last year. Was it the year before? I can't remember. Love this. I can't find my little one though, for love and the money. And I've got the gauge set for the centre of the book. Let me just check. I want to do it from the outside. So that should be bang on in the centre. Look at that. And then I'm just going to move to the outer edge. Making sure it's level, and then this edge. Perfect. Look at that. Right down the seam. No messing around, no catching. Love this. And then I'm just going to fold my book. Get my bone folder. And give it a good old burnish. Remove your clips. We're going to use them again later for the little one. Look at that, right along the edge, super duper perfect. And then what I do, I like to open this up. I can find the centre, she says. There it is. And I like to just flatten those down a little bit, just press down with something heavy. Just to flatten them down. Because if they give this to a child, you don't want them catching their fingers. And that is brilliant. I mean, they're not catchy now, but they're sticking up. And I just like to press them down. That is perfect. So when you close your book, all your pages are all sitting nice and neatly closed. That's good. I know it's only a little handheld gift, but you know, if you want to, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. They say, don't they? You could decorate the inside if you wanted to. I'm not. I'm just going to decorate the front and the back. And with that, oh, it's lovely. Choose the best side. I have got some gorgeous papers here from the Enchanted Christmas. I got a large cello bag. There's one piece. Where's the other? Here it is. And what I did, I cut these down to, these are 5 5/8 by 7 7/8. Because our piece of cardstock is just A4 folded in half. So I want that pattern along the top. So I put in one on there, on that side. We'll round the corners. And again, I'm going to do the same up the top on this side. Again, we're just going to round the corners off. Where's he gone? There it is. Perfect. You could add, oh, what did I do on this one? I did the little flurry thing. Sorry, I've dropped me. Oh, my back. I used this one as well. Just put those little ends in. They look so cute. Lovely. So that is that piece. Let's get this glued on. Your craft card. Don't half suck up the glue, so make sure you get plenty on. sure you go right with the edges. So you've got a nice little border. Whoops, I need to come up a little bit. That's better. Whoops. Lovely. Just going to use my bone folder. Oh, I needed to come over just a little bit more of a fraction there, but I'm quite satisfied with that side. Where's the other piece? I'm sitting on it. So I might just trim that a little bit more. Yeah, I might just take a little fraction off that because I don't want it to be, because you've got that bulk taken up now with the edge. I'm going to take this down to 5 3/4. It's not much. Just check now because we've got the bulk on this side. That is so much better. They're just rough estimates, aren't they? When you do things like this, you've got to remember to take up the bulk. I think they're so cute, those little, they look like little mini petals. I just love this Christmas paper. It's from the Enchanted Christmas and it's just beautiful. Now that's a better fit. It's nice to give us Chris, and I love, if you're, do you know, when I'm doodling, like I was on chat last night and all I was doing all night was typing away like crazy and I had a candy cane in my mouth. Oh, it was lovely. Absolutely adore it. Love them. So, nice border. Check all the way around, give that a good burnish. Make sure you've got your glue all the way to the corners. I think that's adorable. And then, yeah, I'm going to pop that on because that's off my gorgeous friend Georgie. Just down the bottom. How adorable are these? Oh, look at that. It's got little holes. Ah, I can see. Get my little pot. Poke out this bit. I thought I'd done all that. Just a couple around there. I luck on reverse. Cute little snowflakes. I think that looks good. One now. Get it on. Get it on. Get it on. And I'm going to go just on anything loose. I'm just going to tap. We don't want it to come up. Perfect. Check anything around the outside like that. And then we can get this attached. Absolutely adorable. And then I just smooth things over. Oh, I got a bit of a quick. Oh, I love these cloths to get all sorts of. Cute. So cute. Love that. Making sure they're all stuck down. That is adorable. So, and the same for my Merry Christmas. Isn't they cute? I love it. Reminds me of a big massive storybook. Again, anything that's sticking out. Especially on the ends. All down the outside. That's so cute. This time I'm just going to pop that on. I don't want it too high up because I want my topper to be seen. Lovely. Just smooth that. That is cute. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love it. Who wouldn't want one of those? So this cello bag is quite large actually. I think this is 4 A4 cards. And space for their envelopes as well. Look. Ooh. This measures 7 by, oh gosh, when they're closed, 7 by 9 3/4 when they're closed. So again, I'm keeping this flap to the back. No, yeah, that way. That's going in. I'm popping our candy cane in because, like I say, I like to have a little sweetie in my mouth as I'm doodling. Where's my other pencil? I've lost a pencil. Here last night. Oh well, that's gone. Oh well, I'll just grab another one. I've got plenty of them. I buy my pencils in packs of 10. There we go. Slide that up in there as well. I think it's so adorable. And again, peel this off. It's the same thing as we've done on the other craft fair ideas. And because everything's pushed up, I am literally just going to fold that over onto itself to give it a flat surface. Make sure it's sealed. You can open these back up and you can close them back off as well. Crease that as well like that. How cute! And then don't fall over. That is well sweet. How cute is that? Adorable. So this piece is 7 again, I think it is. Yeah, just over 7 that is. By 2, and I've simply just scored it down the centre. I'm just going to crease that. And it's pretty plain on the back, so I'm going to keep my on the front. Oh, how adorable. Oh, I've got more space on this one. Grab myself some tape. I'm going to round the corners off actually in a minute. Let me just pop a little bit of tape on. I don't want to go all the way to the edge because of the little scalloping and that. Love this tape. So just round off the corners. Nice and cute. Love it. And then I'm going to do that with the little scallop again. That to me does not look, that one at the front looks great. That's better. That's better, nice and neat. And then just going to push that all the way into the... Oh, it's got to go, oh, it got a little bit of tape on there, that's why. Again, the same. Flipping it. Wow, that didn't want to go down, did it? Again, it's gone. Again, I like to take it off the tape from one side and lay this flat right along the edge so you know it's straight, and then you can close that down onto it and then flip it over. Just remove your tape. Flip that down. That is adorable. I love that. And I've got some little snowflakes set to one side here. I've got 3 silver, so I'll put the silver ones on. These were in a little bag that Georgie sent with those reindeer cutouts as well. And I've done it wrong, haven't I? Look, I've put my pattern on the back. Never mind. So I'm just going to add a few little snowflakes. Along the top. They will dry clear. Got myself some little rhinestones. And I just pop in one there. And there. How cute is that packet? Oh my goodness, I love that. I got more of a gap up there because I closed it lower down. This one, for some reason, I closed it right up there, really high. But it still works. So there's the big one. How adorable are they? Let's move on to the little one. Pretty much the same principle, but in a different way because this is a tent fold. So I've got a spare. I've got my card. I've got 10 pieces. I've got this. Just need to round the corners. This is half of an A4. Just cut like a tent. Lengthways. And again, it's because it's folded the same way as the big one. The settings on the stapler are going to be exactly the same. I haven't got to make any adjustments. Again, it's 10 pieces of paper. And it's like I'm saying, if you want to round the corners, you can. If you want to keep them all, if you want them all sitting pretty like I did before, you know, look at that. What's that? It's not right, is it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I might have to cut some of the length off these as well. Let me just check on my guillotine. This is half of an A4. Just cut the lengthways. So this is 5 7/8. I'm going to take off the bulk as well. So before we do any rounding up corners, just get those papers together. Squash them. And pop them in. And we're going to take these down to 5 3/4. These are going to be the longer pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure they're all together and that they're all the same length. Give them a score in the middle. And this one we're going to take this down to 5 3/4 plus about 1/16 of an inch. Remove those. And they're going to go in the centre. So they all just sit together. And then this is the last 3. It takes seconds. Just fold them over. Whoops. Oh, I caught myself on that blade then. And then this is going to go down to another 1/16 of an inch. I've got a long strip there for my DSP. And then these are going in the centre again. Look at that, it's neat as hell now. There's no anything longer than the other. They're all pretty much the same size now. So let's move this. And a little gap either side. And I'm not going to round the corners off this one. I'm not. I'm going to leave it. Going to make sure, because they're way away from the centre. Just making sure that's in the middle. Only going to use one this time. And this time I'm just going to have about there. One that side, and then whoops, one that side, right along the edge. Look how beautiful that is. And then you can just fold and then just give this a good old burnish. Maybe clip. How cute. Likes to burnish both ways. So that is bang on the top now, so it doesn't matter which way round. I've not really got much sight for them. And my little notepad is all inside there, look, all up to the edge. You want to round the corners, please do. I love it, I think it's so cute. So this is cut at 3 7/8 because our card is 4 1/8 because it was just cut down the centre. So I'm going to check that now for distance again. It's just short of 3 7/8 that is. So if I take this down to 3 and let's just try 3 5/8 first. I'm just going to take it down to 5 3/4. Perfect. And another one for the back. That's all the waste we've got for that. It's only a little bit. Around the corners. Just at the bottom. Well cute. And that's got, which one's the nicest looking? I think that one can go on the front. That is so cute. Love it. Nice, isn't it? Oh, I've got a freezing cold cup of coffee sat next to me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Vice. No, it's my fault for not drinking it. I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing. how smart these. Used to make these in school, well, at home as well, flipping it. The amount of times we would rip up old books and stuff just so we could make one. Used to have lined paper, plain paper, bits of magazine, just to break up. Used to have square, you know, the paper with the squares on, like grid paper. And we'd have different little sections in our book. Things you do when you're a kid. Kids don't know what it's like these days. We used to have real fun, not sit on a device all day tapping our fingers away. Oh, I don't even do that now, and I'm an adult. Oh, I need my cello bag. Now, I'm just using the standard cello bag, same size as I would for a card. 2 seconds, because I had one and it was broken. It's a bit rough and it's split up the side. So again, keeping the flap at the back. That is the front. That's the front. Yeah, that's the front. And believe it or not, I cut the pencil and that fits just up the side there as well. So just push it till there's no more showing. Take that off. I'm just folding where I can see the sticky stuff, so I can push my little book back down, so it's nice and neat there. So I've got space there. I have got a piece of cardstock and it's roughly the same width, and I'm just, oh, my battery's gonna go. Oh, I do apologise about that. Battery died a death. Here's me getting too engrossed. So this is cut at 4 5/8 by 2. Again, I'm just gonna literally just give this a gentle score at 1 inch. Nothing major, I'm not going to go mental. Just fold over. Perfect. So we've got notebooks 2 ways. Oh, you want to invest in one of those staplers. I had mine off Amazon, I think it was. No, eBay, sorry. Like £4.60 something. And look how much you can do with that. Oh, can't wait. The Walking Dead's coming back on. Love that show. So this is the back. Our pencils there. Again, a bit more tape. I prefer to use tape than glue because it's a cello bag. At least you know. There it is. That it's definitely going to get stayed put in. I think that's my 3rd one this week. So I'm going to get me thinking head on what else we can do for craft fair ideas. Because it is getting to the season. So again, just popping this in right up to the edge. Oops. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, luckily it doesn't look too bad. It shifted a little bit then for some reason. Looks pretty straight though along the top. Oh hey, that was a good save. So that's our little notebook. Flip the right way. Let's get our stamp pulled in. You could use any colour. I'm just going to use black. Plonk this straight in the centre. Perfect. I'm just going to look now. I might choose a different punch. For some reason it feels a bit not wide enough, if you know what I mean. I don't want a chance to drop it off. Here's a nice little one. Let's just hope it fits in there. Oh yeah. There we go. How sweet. Oh, a little smudge. Never mind. Let's pop some dimensionals on the back. You could get a bit of tinsel behind there now, so a little ribbon trim. Just pop that little last snowflake in there for some reason. Let's pop this just towards the top. I'm going to glue that snowflake if I can get any glue to come out. That's clogged. There we go. Just going to pop that at the top. I love it. It's so cute. Oh, that's well and truly clogged in there. Sorry about that, ladies. My pin needs a wipe. So, what was I going to... Oh, the little gems, of course. Grab my pokey tool, which I just put away. And I'm, like I say, going to have two either side, green. And one little red one in the centre. That doesn't look very central, Gaynor. And the same down the bottom. How cute are they? Oh my god, I love it. So sweet. There we go. So, there we have the small pads. Adorable. That one looks taller. Again, it's just how the cellophane bag went in. And then we've got the taller one, the big bags. So, which do you prefer? Do you like them both? Do you think they're really cute? I love the large ones. I think they're amazing. I mean, you've got a candy cane, you can doodle all you want. Sorry. But there's the large and there's the small. Uber cute. There we go. I love them. They're so cute. I'm crazy. I'd love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. And also, if you haven't pressed the subscribe button, please do. I do post every single day, and I try to come up with something new all the time. Love it, love it, love it. So there's that sentiment from the beautiful Holly Jolly Santa. There's those gorgeous cutouts that the wonderful, wonderful Georgie Bird sent to me. To lay them gentle, gentle. tell. There's happy birthday ones in there as well, and more Christmas ones. Love them. She sent me loads of different colours. And I do like to use up what people send, because, you know, I just want to prove that I am using my presents, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at this. More. Another silver one, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to keep that with that one. And I have to buy some top quality silver sheets. Not like the ones I've got. Never, ever, ever in my life I've seen a die that just is what it says. It's normally always in reverse. So when you put it down and when you lift it up, it comes out the right way. So there we go. I'm going to love and leave you all. I'm going to come back and come and see me tomorrow and see what we make then. I'll come back with another 3, fingers crossed, next week. So take care for now. Love you all. Bye.